Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Hughes in at the point guard. Korver kicks to Millsap. Chandler with the steal. Here's G. Here's Kobe. Crowder pulls it in. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Millsap passes to Hughes. Back to Millsap. Count that one.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Hughes kicks to Korver. And there's the pass to Hughes. Korver dishes to Millsap. Hawks passing it around. Millsap left side. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
G passes to Kobe. Out to the right wing. Randall dishes to G. Just 4 to shoot. There's a good screen. Kobe misses.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night. The free throws drop for Korver. Both free throws good from Korver.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
And thank you, Doris. So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Korver kicks to Millsap from about 16. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Hill trying to break through. A shot's good from Bryant. Kobe's got his first points of the game.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Millsap a screen. Hughes kicks to Millsap. Hughes good. Hughes got his first 2 points of the night.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
G kicks to Chandler. Ryan in the post, averaging 16 points a game. And that one's good by G.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Hughes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's G. 32 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And don't forget 4 blocks, so a huge game for him defensively as well.
Here's G. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's now 6 points for G. There's a break in the action for a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Well, you look at Randall, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Jordan Hill, ranked 2 slots higher. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hughes kicks to Korver. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
See the shooter, Kyle Korver. Let's take a look at some of his numbers. His last 10 games, he's getting around 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Here's Hughes. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Millsap a screen. Hughes the pass to Millsap. Hughes with it. Another shot. Randall grabs the board.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
G kicks to Hill. It's good. This game is all even. The Hawks shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Hughes with it, averaging 16 points a game. Crowder kicks to Korver. Feeds to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by G. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Hughes kicks to Korver. Hughes up top. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hughes got 6.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Big group substitution. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Butler comes in for Randall. Young's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. Here's G. He has 6. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 to shoot. Here's G. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Outside, Scott. Now here is Cephalosha, defended by Young. Outside, Teague. Left side, Scott. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Scott's got his first bucket of the night. The Lakers trail. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now here's Teague. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Payne dishes to Teague. Davis with some nice D.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's G. 9 points in the game so far. Davis. Payne grabs the board.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 2. Sefolosha passes to Payne. Clock at 6. On the money from 12 feet away. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Here's G. T covering. G kicks to Young. Buried from 15 feet out. Young's got 5 points so far.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Lakers on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. For the Lakers, Hill, he's checked in for Chandler. Kobe comes in for Young, and G's subbed in for Jeremy Lin. On the court right now for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Hughes in at the point. He dishes it to Millsap. Crowder, the pass to Korver. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here, and the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Lakers rank in the league right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, G, in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He dropped in 32 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
It's stolen by G. The kick out to Bryant. Here's G. 9 points in the game so far. Davis sets a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Poked loose. Hughes kicks to Korver. Horford with the screen on Davis. Here's Hughes. Again, the Hawks score. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Here's G. Hughes covering. Hill dishes to G. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. G's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
And the foul called on G. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He's been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Outside Butler. Pass to Bryant. Fades and shoots. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Millsap a screen. Korver passes to Hughes. Millsap's against Davis. Here is Korver. He had 13 points in the win against Denver.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
G kicks to Kobe from 11 feet away, and that one goes long. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Hey, guys. Some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go.
now beginning, both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Kobe is out there with G, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Hughes kicks to Millsap. And he hits it to tie the game up. Millsap's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks. G dishes to Randall. Now Hughes. Passes it to Crowder. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. He lobs it up, and Randall throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
The dish to Millsap. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Hill passes to G. Hill a screen on Hughes. G kicks to Hill. Rebound by the Hawks. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hughes with it. Now guarded by G. Out to the right wing. And here is Hughes. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Cannot hit. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pick up by Hill. G dishes to Hill. Here's G, and he lays it straight in. G's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
I think we could be seeing a repeat of last night, fellas. He's just battling out there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Millsap a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hughes. He kicks it to Crowder. The pass to Hughes. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and Levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
I know it, man.
And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring it.
Some changes for the Lakers. Young comes in for Hill, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. Atlanta making some changes. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Young's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Cephalosha. Some solid defense there from Lin. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. G passes to Chandler. Chandler right side. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And, you know, this is a team you want to capitalize on when you play them, but that wasn't the case last year. They split 2 games.
T kicks to Scott. Here's Bazemore, defended by Young. Here's Scott, and it's blocked. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Been a stellar outing in this one for G. He's got 13 points and also 3 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Ed Davis is checked in for Randall. And G drops them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Teague. Poked away and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's G. 15 points in the game. In low to Davis. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payne with a screen for T. He feeds it to Payne. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got his 2nd basket of the night. Here's G. Right now averaging 25 points a game. On the wing, Chandler.
Hawks foul call. Adrian Payne. That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Caron Butler's checked in for the Lakers. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Look at G, an uncommonly gifted passer leading the league.
Really done a nice job of looking for his teammates and getting them the ball on time and in rhythm, and it's resulted in more open looks for his team, and that's all good.
Payne dishes to Cephalosha. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bazemore, defended by Lin. Bazemore gets the bucket.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Here's G, kicks it to Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got his 2nd bucket.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Cephalosha passes to Teague. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Teagues it to Bazemore. Right block shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Hawks have won 7.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach. A respectable.
2 shots.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Lynn. Teague covering. Lynn kicks to Young. Dishes it to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 7 points.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans.
Here's Hughes. No good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Then there's Teague. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Hughes in at the 2. Horford with the block. And now here comes Teague leading the break. Teardrop shot. Here's Millsap. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Teague. Here's G. The feed now to Randall. The jump hook. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here is Korver, guarded by Kobe. Picked by Horford. Hughes kicks to Korver. Pass to Hughes. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hughes got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. G dishes to Bryant. Tries from 10. And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here is Korver. Shot from 12. Hill pulls it in.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Pick up by Hill. G passes to Hill. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hughes with it. Korver passes to Hughes. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lakers leading by 4. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Atlanta needs to do a better job guarding against Kobe.
He's got 11 points and 3 assists. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
A very unselfish play from him. He's been really a tremendous factor in this game.
The Hawks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Feeds it to Korver. Here's Horford. In close, he hits it.
A huge play on the offensive glass to come away with the second chance points. Tell you what, he's getting more and more physical as this game wears on.
Here's G. He dishes it to Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Hughes kicks to Millsap. Into Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
They set the pick. Millsap a screen, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, in the first half, he was flawless when it came to handling the ball, but that has not been the case here since halftime.
Bryant dishes to Chandler. Here's G. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by G. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Passes to Hughes. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
You know, that Utah game has a lot of attention on it.
Pass to Kobe. The dish to G. Beyond the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Korver. To the paint. Here's Hughes. And good on the basket. Book it. Hughes got 4 points in the quarter.
What a play to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Here's G. Left side, Bryant. Oh, trying for it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Here's G. Hughes covering. G passes to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Hughes with it. Now defended by G. Millsap a screen. Now Hughes. And there's the pass to Horford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
There's a good screen. G kicks to Hill. Horford with the block.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Throws it up high, and it's Hill with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, caught angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Here's Millsap. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Here's G. Makes it off the glass. G's got 19 points. 1:24 left in the game. Hughes, the pass to Horford. Now Hughes. He's guarded by Hill. Crowder kicks to Korver. Pass to Hughes. Shot clock at 6. Millsap a screen. Tries to hit him. Shot is blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, as a coach, that kind of turnover just drives you nuts.
And that's because it should never happen, Steve. I mean, it just shouldn't.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill, no good. Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Korver kicks to Millsap. The Lakers with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
The shot is off. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Buries it, and now they trail by just 4.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them to convert.
Here's Hughes. Randall grabs the board.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
2 shots.
And so the Lakers take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
I mean, I make sure we play strong defense. And if I catch somebody on my team dogging it out there, I'm going to bark in their ear about it. Lazy defense means it takes longer for us, for me to get the ball back. You feel me? And that's taken away from my shots, you know? That's not cool. Doors, that's not cool.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Love the way you've been locking down on defense these past few games. You've turned a corner for this team.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. I've really been working hard at it in practice with the coaching staff. I'm glad to see it's finally paying off.
Well, I know it usually goes unnoticed, but defense is critical to what we're trying to do here. Don't let up now. We need you to maintain this level.
Hey, you got it, Coach. I'm all over it.
Reach out, touch faith.